Blaze by the Bell, the only show on Blaze Radio that brings you the best of the best in pop punk, pop rock, and local rock. Tune in every Friday from noon to 2 p.m. with DJ Deanna for your weekly 2-hour jam session to start your weekend off on the right note. You'll hear everything from Blink-182 to Green Day and Fall Out Boy to Panic at the Disco, so you definitely don't want to miss it. Blaze by the Bell, Fridays from noon to 2 p.m., only on Blaze Radio, your local student station. All right, what is up, Blaze Radio? It's DJ Deanna, and it is 12 o'clock. It is time for Blaze by the Bell. I've got Sunday at noon in studio with me right now, but they're still getting set up, so enjoy these next two songs, and then we'll be back. So, yeah, this is Na 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 by My Chemical Romance. Let's kick your Friday off right, and you're listening to Blaze by the Bell. All right, guys, and we are back, and I am here with Sunday at noon. Hi, guys.
Hello.
You're currently on air, so... Yay, we did it. So we are going to start off with just introducing yourselves because obviously the people listening cannot see you. Mm-hmm. But we're going to start off with your names, what you do in Sunday at noon, and then other than yourselves, who's your favorite local band?
Okay. Yeah, can do. Nate, you want to go first?
Yeah. I'm Nate Vanderpaul, clarinet. I play drums. And favorite local band?
Yeah.
Probably this band called Bad Funk. They're pretty shagadelic.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jack.
My name is Jack Vanderpaul, the brother of Nate Vanderpaul. I play guitar and I sing. And, I mean, there's so many to choose from. I'm going to say two. Never Let This Go and Sink or Swim.
Okay. Two very good ones.
Okay, my name's Anthony. Back at it again on the Blaze Radio. Good to be here. Had a show before, so it's always a pleasure. My favorite local band is definitely Playboy Manbaby. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, they're so good. Robbie, if you're listening, come to my house.
Just that little plug, that invitation. So you guys, I play you guys on the show frequently, and you guys kind of have like a classic rock kind of vibe, which I really dig, and it's kind of different compared to a lot of the other bands that like we have in the scene. A lot that I've heard and a lot that we constantly hear is kind of like that alt rock pop kind of thing, which is still good, but it's very like what you guys bring is very different. So what kind of bands influenced you growing up and like forming this band?
I mean, for Nate and I personally, I think it was like Aerosmith and Van Halen and
Led Zeppelin. Bless up.
Led Zeppelin. I mean, a lot of those like rock bands, like even some like the hair metal bands, like
the rock bands with swagger.
Yeah,
Queens of the Stone Age. Right.
Yeah,
that's
Queens
a good
of the Stone Age for sure.
They're my favorite, so I'll mention them.
We get compared to them a lot, actually.
Yeah, we do.
It's my favorite, honestly. When we get compared to them, I hope Josh is reading, the lead singer, so he can say, "Oh, who are these? Who are these people?
Who are these men?"
So that's cool.
Yeah. And Dylan would probably say like, I don't know, Weezer or I don't know. What
Jimmy
would Dylan
World
say?
would be a big one for him.
Yeah, Jimmy Eat World probably. Yeah, Dylan is our other guitar player. He's not here, but we call him Pookie.
Aww. And then I forgot to congratulate you guys. Congrats on getting the Zia Records compilation for Record Store Day. And you guys won the March Music Madness from NMI. That was very recent. That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
So I just want to congratulate. That was in my notes.
I didn't know about that one. That's sick.
Well,
That's awesome.
Go,
I must have missed the email. It happens.
Yeah, probably.
That's super cool.
Yeah, that was in my notes at the beginning, and I totally just skipped over it. And then you guys have an EP coming out.
We do.
And 7 songs. That's a pretty hefty EP. Yeah. So tell us more about this EP.
We wanted something to kind of like, I don't know. We had an EP before that, and we feel like song-wise and writing-wise, it didn't really do us justice. It's like an introduction, you know? So we wanted something to kind of like be our like calling card, like to be our like hello, this is Sunday at noon calling, you know, like type of thing. So that's really what we wanted to achieve with this record, and I think we kind of nailed it. It like really shows who we are and like where we come from and what we love.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice introduction. Yeah. And I don't know, I kind of joined the band like 6-ish, 8-ish months ago. Yeah. It's been a blast, but for me it's also like been like they've sat down and they're like, all right, let's define like our sound, let's define who we are in the music we play, and we put that into the album specifically, like that thought process. Like we're just trying to like lock down who we are in our style, and of course we're always gonna be willing to change and evolve, but we want to show like the best bands, in my opinion, are the ones where it's like, you know who they are. You're like, oh, that's the Foo Fighters. Oh, that's Aerosmith. It's, no matter what kind of song they're playing, it's recognizable. You know who they are.
Right. You know it's them doing it.
Okay. And then I know the EP is obviously not out yet, but will this EP eventually lead to a full-length album sometime in the future?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
We're always writing.
Always writing.
Like the new song a week. I mean, like we all kind of write independently, which is pretty fun because we can just bring in ideas and throw things in, and it's very collaborative.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then do you guys want to kind of preview what's off the EP right now?
Like the last time just came out. It's our new single. That's kind of like the big one. But we can also play a few songs if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. You want to play a song right now?
Love to.
All right.
You guys want to start with Till the Sun Comes Up?
Yeah.
All right, this song is called Till the Sun Comes Up. My motor starts and up again. I said hello, familiar friend. Light streaks down, oh down from the door. Pick me up, as home as a heart. Oh, oh. Black and blue overtones. All I got is my rag and bone. Keep my phone, don't pick it up because fans hit the road and the sun comes up here. Oh. My motor starts, it's up again. I said hello, familiar friend. Streets down, oh down from the door. Pick me up, as home as the heart. Oh, black and blue overtones. All I got is my rag and bone. Keep my phone, don't pick it up because fans hit the road till the sun comes up here. Pick it up because fates hit the road till the sun comes up here. Thank you. That was.
Myself and their manager are the only people in here, so like I'm the only one.
We can clap too to make it
Clap
seem
for
like.
yourself.
Yay!
Good job, guys. You did great.
Thanks, Anthony.
So what was that one called again?
It's called "Till the Sun Comes Up."
Okay, and then that is one of the songs on the EP.
Yeah, actually, it was on our. We decided to redo the song because when we first released, like I said, like our earlier stuff, that song didn't really get a whole lot of attention, and we feel like that song really encompasses us as a band. And so we wanted to like kind of redo it and refine it.
Also, it's such a good. It's so fun. I love it.
It's fun to
I love
play.
playing that song. Like playing that song live gives me such a thrill. Like when I'm on stage,
like being
I
on a
like
roller
run around
coaster.
the stage. That song gives me life. Honestly.
Agreed.
And then your EP release shows next week at Pub Rock. What can people like sell the show to them? If like, people listening right now that are walking outside, sell it to them why they should go.
Well, in life, sometimes you have opportunities, and sometimes you have doors to walk through in your life, and sometimes we just don't take the jump, and sometimes we just don't take the shot. This show is an open door, and this is an opportunity to experience the rock and roll show of a lifetime. We got Monaghan's Dixon, we got Silver and Gold, we got Daisy, all of our broskies playing with us, and we're gonna light up Pub Rock and tear the roof off, and it's gonna be lit, as the kids say.
Like, why not? It's a Friday night, loud music.
It's gonna be blazed.
Sorry, I'm gonna be wearing
Sorry.
golden pants.
Golden
Joe,
pants.
golden pants.
Yeah, Nate's gonna wear golden pants.
I promise. I promise to everybody listening.
Yeah, so if you're listening and you like gold pants, you should go to Pub Rock next Friday.
See.
Yeah.
And then you guys, aside from the show at Pub Rock, you guys have a show in LA next week as well.
Yes.
Do you guys have any plans for touring, or is like these two show is that show in California like a try run?
We're probably just gonna break up after the show in California. No, actually, we do have big plans. In May, we're going out for our like full big boy tour, or that's what we're calling it because it's our first big tour. So we're calling it our. I mean, we don't have an official name on it, but us in the band we call it the Big Boy Tour.
Put on your big boy pants.
Yeah, you gotta put on the big boy pants and put on the driving gloves and go for it.
Cool. Do you know like have you is it a full U.S. or just like West Coast or can you say yet?
It's kind of up in the air. I
right.
would say, like cross country. I would say.
Okay. So look out for that if you're listening. And you guys have been a part of the local scene for about like 2-3 years now, correct?
Yeah, just about 2-3 years.
So how do you think that this local scene has changed since you've been a part of it?
I think a lot of the local scene now has like been the most welcoming and loving it's been in a long time. Like when we first started, like granted we didn't know anyone either, so it's like I was gonna say it's kind of a subjective question because like you might be in the local scene and you might choose to just not involve yourself with everyone else and just be like, oh, everyone else is mean, but like I think the point is you have to like get to know people and like build relationships with other people in the scene. Like I would say personally, it's very like loving and accepting. Like a lot of people are like really cool. We made a lot of cool friends.
And I was lucky enough. I got into the local scene through a completely different route because I went to like a Sundressed show like many years ago, and that was kind of my first introduction. Probably the reason I'm in the band right now. And it was like a whole new world for me, honestly. And it's awesome to been seeing it grow. Like bands like Playboy, Manbaby, and stuff. I know I already mentioned them, but they're like they're starting to get national recognition on some level. Bands like Sundress too. Like there's a lot of great talent out here, and I think Phoenix is the eighth biggest metropolitan city in the United States, and it doesn't get enough attention. And I know that there are plenty of bands. I've seen plenty of bands who are fantastic. So it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna be really cool. There's lots of great venues to play at. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I always see Sundressed on the like alternative press Spotify playlist, and I'm like, that's so cool. And then even Never Let This Go's too on there as well. And like Playboy Manbaby's on Warped Tour this summer.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's so cool.
And Dollskin too, right?
I think so. Yeah.
See, awesome. I'm super happy for all the local talent out there.
Yeah.
Like that's super great.
And then I had mentioned this game like when we were coming into the studio. We're gonna play the game of first and lasts.
Right on.
So obviously people listening have heard of the game before. I pretty much just ask like non-dirty questions that are related to like music and like just things about you. So the first one is, what was the first CD that you remember buying, or if you were first CD that you were gifted?
Hannah Montana.
Really?
I bought it at a Sam's Club, and my grandma bought it for me. And I was like 5 years old.
He was 7. He's lying.
And Jack made fun of me when I brought it home because it was a girly CD.
Yep.
She had some good songs, though.
She did. I had like this boombox, this white boombox in my room, and I just like dance around in my Spider-Man costume.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I remember mine. It was Reliant K's Two Lefts Don't Make a Right, but 3 Do. That was the title of the album. And it was like Christian pop punk, but that album's super good. I went back and listened to it like last month, honestly, and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is good stuff. I'm into this. So.
Yeah, Reliant K's good.
For me, I remember like a really long time, actually on Easter, I got, actually I'd probably say Texas Flood by Stevie Ray Vaughan. That was like my first record, but like, I remember like, this is kind of a funny story, but like the early stuff I got, but like one time during Easter, I like walked into my kitchen, there was like an Easter basket, parents, yeah. So there's like an Easter basket sitting there, and like Ozzy Osbourne's greatest hits were sitting like right in the middle, and I was like, why is there Satan in my Easter basket? Like, because I didn't, know, and I just walked up, and now I love Ozzy, so it's
That's
cool.
amazing.
That's my story.
And then, what was the last concert that you went to?
What was it, Nate? I think mine was
a while ago, right?
Was it Guns N' Roses? Was mine Guns N' Roses?
Yours was Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, mine was Guns N' Roses when they came.
Mine was wow. I think the last show I was at was Ty Segall when he came here last year.
No, yeah, you're right. It was Ty Segall because you hurt yourself at that show.
I did. Yeah, it's been a while, but Jack saw Guns N' Roses when they came through. And I'm really jealous.
That was like in this University of Phoenix Stadium, right?
I think so. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My last show was Moon Man, which was sweet. It was Nate's birthday, so we did we practiced and we played for like a lot of his friends and stuff, and it was really fun. But like before that, like all the bands that opened for it, I like sat and watched them, and they were all really fun. And then I got up on stage, and it was fun, like not being in Sunday Noon for a little bit and doing something totally crazy. Yeah. Wow, that was a really great show, and Nate sang it too. Yeah. It was super fun.
And then, what was the name of your first pet, if you had one?
Buddha.
Oh.
But not spelled like Buddha. Like, we spelled it weird. It was like Booda. Buddha was my first dog.
He was cute.
That was Nate's too, so
yeah.
Just kind of double whammied that one.
Oh yeah, because you're brothers. Yeah. This is like a security question for your login information.
I know.
See, I'm allergic to cats and dogs, so I always had weird animals. Like I had a toad, and I had a hamster, and I had a goldfish that lived like straight up like 3.5 years. And the weird thing was like I know my parents weren't replacing him. Like it wasn't like a ploy. So. And then, and now I have chickens. I have 2 little chickens in the backyard. So, to be honest, I don't know which one came first of all of those. Like, they were all kind of points in my life where it's like, oh, this is a fun animal to have around. And then it dies, like, 2 years later. And, and you mourn. And we actually kept our goldfish in the freezer for almost 3 years.
Why?
Because we were going to bury it, and then we froze it so we could bury it later, and we forgot. And then my grandma came and visited, like, years later, and she opens the freezer, and she's like, what is this? And it was like, oh, that's the dead fish we never buried. I think we ended up flushing it down the toilet.
That's what you should do. That's what you have to do with fish. You don't bury it.
I mean, he was actually like the family pet as the goldfish because he lived so long. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's my story.
Yeah, I never had cats or dogs growing up either because my mom and brother are allergic to them. So I always had fish, and it was always emotional whenever they passed on.
Yeah, everyone puts on black clothes and flushes it.
No, but we used to have when we were younger, we'd be like, we have to have a moment in the bathroom before we flushed it.
Someone has bagpipes.
Like a Viking wedding for the fish.
Yeah.
And then, what was the last time that you went on vacation?
It was technically San Antonio would have been like a vacation.
Yeah,
Anthony, you answer.
I went to New York City. That was like my last real vacation with like my family and stuff. And honestly, I hate traveling. I didn't want to go. I thought I was gonna have a horrible time. And I thought New York City was like this like Tumblr girl myth where it's like, oh, it's beautiful there, and it actually smells like pee and it's horrible. But when I went there, I was actually enchanted by the magic of the city, and it was bustling and it was alive, and there was something so beautiful about it. So I really was trapped, and it was amazing. It was the best, and we went to like cheap pizza places at night and stuff. Like whatever, you do the New York thing, man. It was super cool. But we're smart. We didn't fall into like dumb tourist traps. So like we had a great time.
Like the entirety of Times Square is just a giant tourist trap.
Yeah, we avoided it almost completely. But we got Broadway tickets for really cheap. Like my dad waited in line, and I saw James Franco in Of Mice and Men. Wow, I never read the book, so I was sobbing at the end. That was an intense. Wow, he gave an incredible performance. James Franco, if you're listening, great job. All right,
I wish he was listening, but I don't think he is.
I don't know, man. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri, last September to visit our awesome grandparents.
Yeah, that was it. St. Louis.
I love you guys if you're listening.
Oh, St. Louis.
And then, what was the first job that you ever had?
I worked at a barbecue place, like doing delivery. My buddy, who's now in the Air Force, got me the job, and like I literally just walked in, and they're like, "Do you have a car?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so they just gave me the job right there.
There you go.
And so, yeah, delivery for a barbecue place.
Playing drums at a church.
I was a bagger at Fry's, and let me tell you, you're treated like a piece of human meat. I'm so glad I get to say this on the radio. Don't work there. Don't work at Fry's. I'm going to say it right now. Oh my gosh, they're terrible. They schedule you on your birthday or on your weekends where your mom's getting married, whatever. I mean, like, they never did that to me, but it happened all the time to my friends, and it was so sad. And customers are so mean to you. People don't understand what it's like to be a bagger and stand there for 12 hours and just put your groceries in a little sack. So yeah, I hated it. Then I worked at Pump It Up, and that changed my life. Working with kids was super fun, bouncy places. So that redeemed it. That was like my teenage years. Like I actually had nightmares when I worked at Fry's. I'd have nightmares about bagging groceries, and then I'd wake up and I'd have to go to work. It was horrible. So, I'm so happy to say that on the radio.
Moral of the story is don't be a bagger at Fry's.
Yeah, don't be a bagger.
And then, what was the last song? This is the last question. What was the last song that you listened to? Whether it was like on the way here or like this morning or.
Honestly,
it was a new Royal Blood song, right?
Oh, like the last song before we got here, though.
Or like the last song that you actually sit and like listened to.
Oh yeah, Lights Out. I think that's the
Lights Out,
name of the new Royal Blood song. It's great.
Actually, I have a different one. It's "Where's Your Money" by Bleeker. That was the one I listened to. That song is so good.
Is that their new one?
Yeah. Oh no, it was on their first record, but they just made a video for it.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty killer.
City Hall by Tenacious D.
Yo!
Yes! Oh, yes. Yeah, I was in the car, and Maureen's like, is this just Jack Black? That's my girlfriend. She's like, is this just Jack Black making voices to himself? And I'm like, no, like, it's a band. It's a full song. And I was singing along, and she didn't understand it. It was really fun. That's a great song. Wow. Yeah. I love Tenacious D. Shout out to Jack Black if you're listening.
And then, do you guys want to play us one more song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure thing.
You ready, boys?
Yeah.
All right. This one's called Bright Light.
Waiting on the wall, waiting just to figure you out. Nightmare, the ones I know, never should have called, but I still want you around. No, but you never come around. love both is something but heart full of nothing to know. Bright light, I want you back. Maybe it's wrong, but I gotta get you here with me. Night, night, the ones I know never should have called. Gotta get you around to me. Oh, but you never come around. Love both is something but heart full of nothing to know. I'll always be around to be what's right. You won't find your way to find bright light. Come around, 'cause you know I'm right. You won't find your way till you find bright light. But I'll always be around to be what's right. You won't find your way till you find bright light.
And then just thank you guys for coming in again.
No problem.
And do you want to
Super
plug?
fun.
You want to plug all your social media stuff and your
Yeah.
website and all that?
Jackie Poo.
Follow us on Sunday at Noon Band on Instagram, Sunday at Noon on Twitter, Sunday at Noon on Facebook, Sunday at Noon on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes.
SundayNoon.com.
SundayAtNoon.com. No, it's SundayAtNoonBand.com.
Yeah, okay, don't go to
Gotcha.
SundayNoon.com. That's not
Yeah,
us.
that's not us. SundayNoonBand.com.
Here's Sunday.
I don't know. Send us money.
Forever. Sunday
Your
Noon forever.
Credit card, social security number, whatever you want. Just DM it to us.
Oh, yeah, but we're on Google, so hit us up.
Oh, yeah, we're on Google Play, right?
Yeah, we're on everything.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to see you online.
Yes. Skype us. I don't really use Skype, but just, I don't know.
It'd be fun to do a fan Skype or like a direct live stream where we're like, yo.
We've done it. Okay, yeah.
And then catch Sunday at Noon at Pub Rock next Friday. You can buy your tickets at pubrocklive.com, or you can stay tuned and actually win tickets through us. You can follow me on Twitter at BlazeBy1330 and find out where or how we're going to be giving away tickets. But in the meantime, this is Like the Last Time by Sunday at Noon right here on Blaze by the Bell. And thank you guys once again.
No problem.
And this is Like the Last Time.
LLTC.